Millennial Gaze.
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's the girl May Money over here, and we got Katie over there. Say what's up, Katie.
What's up?
How's it going? Happy Monday. It's a bit of a one of those days where we just gonna take a deep breath and go through the motions of what we got on the docket for you today. But before we get started, there is one thing that I was just talking to Katie about before we started the show that I wanted to share with y'all. So last night, I was up pretty late and I was braiding my hair or whatever, hanging out with the Why I Hate Politics guy. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what these people's names are, but that black dude, sometimes we share him on the channel. He had a call-in session, so I called in and talked to him for a little bit. And then also the amazing Lucas, he had a panel that like just log into his StreamYard account or whatever. He gave you the link, and it was just a panel of a whole bunch of people from his channel and viewers, and we were just sitting on there talking. Some of them were talking shit back and forth and stuff. But it was cool. So I was hanging out in Tommy the Political Punk's chat too. I was just staying up all night. So just hanging out.
You didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, popping around and trying to like make sure that people see, my name and like us around more. So, but yeah, it was fun too. So, just some shenanigans late at night, talking shit about these politicians with like-minded people. I also like meeting new people online, like-minded people. Like I really have always enjoyed this sort of like interaction. I love interacting with people in person and my friends and, RIL and shit. But like I do appreciate my pen pals and friends from afar.
Your pen pals.
Yeah, my pen pals.
I like that.
Anyway, so we got some fun stuff on the show today. We're gonna recap our South Park episode. It was a Halloween special episode that aired Friday night. So we're gonna go over that. We're gonna go over some other weird Halloweeny things that popped up, and then we got some election talk that we're just gonna talk about that. And then there was that's 60 minutes. So we'll briefly kind of go through that as easily as possible because that was a shit show. So anywho,
I feel like anytime he talks, we need like a MAGA or Neanderthal translator that can speak in like because I just
rocks and sticks and stuff. Yeah. But be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and share and invite your friends. And let's get into it. Let's talk some South Park real quick. Oh, nice face.
Terry at the end. So the episode starts with Stan Marsh and his dad Randy, who are moving to a new quote-unquote home because Randy lost his job due to the government shutdown. When Stan asks, are we actually moving into a new home, he finds out, unfortunately, no, they're not. They're moving in with his grandpa at his retirement home. And the poop jokes start right away with Stan getting placed next to his grandpa's shit pan.
Come on, Stan. You have that space over there by Grandpa's shit pan.
Then we move into this incredible footage of the White House being bulldozed down by Donald Trump. But when he's told where the placement of the ballroom goes, Satan, standing next to him, is pretty upset because he thought they were tearing down the East Wing to make a nursery room for the Antichrist baby that Trump and Satan are going to have. That a joke that has been well set up and established earlier in this season. So if you don't know the subplots here, you might want to go back and check out a couple of our other videos to catch up on the plot. Then Trump gets called away to deal with a matter of national security, as we're told. We get a great introduction to the portrayal of South Park's Stephen Miller, as well as Pam Bondi.
We won't let any harm come to the baby of the greatest president that ever lived. You are without equal, sir.
Hey, Pam.
And we are honored to be.
Pam, sorry. You got a little shit on your nose there.
Oh, do I? Did I get it?
No, it's still there.
No,
And all of them are sitting around because they have found out that someone is trying to stop Trump and Satan's baby from being born. In the last episode, we found out that that was J.D. Vance colluding with Peter Thiel because he doesn't want to give up his power to Trump's new Satan baby. Meanwhile, the subplot is essentially Stan is upset that he has to live with his grandpa in the retirement home, and he claims that all of this is happening to him because South Park sucks, because it got too political.
South Park sucks now, and it's because of all this political shit.
The boys decide to use this frustration and anger to...
What'd you say?
I love how they make fun of themselves. They're very blatantly talking about themselves like all the time, and I love it. It's so clever. Hey, what's up,
Dallioops? Yeah, it's...
launch a social movement called South Park Sucks, which is almost exactly what MAGA did after South Park started making fun of their cult daddy. But it gets even more poignant down the road. After that, we get this brilliant scene in the White House where Donald Trump is concerned because he claims a specter is haunting the White House.
In the corner.
Turns out it's actually just Melania looking creepy as hell standing in the corner, and Trump doesn't even know that she's his wife.
I'm pretty sure that's your wife, sir.
My wife? What does it want?
Absolutely brilliant. And then we get more Pam Bondi brown nosing.
Hey, Jazzy.
Pam, you got some shit on your nose again.
Really?
Pam!
Where's Pam Bondi? I'm right here, sir.
Look, it's back!
What's back?
You've got some shit on your nose again!
And this is so great for how it turns into like a whole ghost hunters thing in just a second. But first, the boys decide to use their newfound social media fame and the traction behind the South Park Sucks movement to launch the South Park Sucks crypto meme coin. Basically playing on the trope of taking advantage of hype and social movements to then sell these digital assets that they then rug pull on people, much like how the White House did with Trump coin itself. After that, it's back to the White House where Trump is taking a golden shower.
I don't either.
There, South Park, and continues to be haunted by the specter of Melania. J.D. Vance then starts to worry that his plot might get figured out because he is currently coordinating with Peter Thiel, who thinks that Cartman is somehow the only person who can stop the birth of this Antichrist baby. Meanwhile, the boys call up Kyle's cousin, who serves as their financial advisor for this crypto coin that they are pumping, and it is going straight to the moon. He talks about how they're just going to rug pull and screw people over, and it's genuinely hilarious.
Once we pump the coin high as it'll go, then I can register for an MSB with the federal government. The federal government? That sounds hard. Oh no, it's gonna be easy. The crypto corruption at the White House is off the chain. We're gonna screw a lot of people out of their money, boys. It's gonna be fantastic.
Then a group of paranormal investigators are invited to the White House and welcomed in by Stephen Miller here in this very creepy scene, where they start to have a sudden realization about the brown stuff that continues to appear on Pam Bondi's nose.
The rectoplasm seems to be 54% filet fish sandwich.
Oh my god! I ate a filet-o-fish sandwich last night!
I mean, if rectoplasm isn't the funniest thing I've heard in like a week, I don't know what is. But then things take a turn after the rectoplasm inspectors start to list off what the rectoplasm is actually made of. Turns out it's like 40% fish fillet, to which Donald Trump responds, I just had fish fillet. Then they say it's another percentage Taco Bell, and Trump's like, oh, I just ate Taco Bell. And then...
and it's 14% its own cum.
Oh my god! I ate!
2 paranormal investigators were indicted today on federal charges of falsifying data. The charges were filed by Attorney General Pam Bondi, who said that the president is a great man, even if he does eat his own semen.
Meanwhile, everything is going great with the boys' meme coin, so they send Kyle's cousin over to DC to go directly to the White House to get federal approval for their coin. Kyle's cousin finds himself welcomed into the White House by none other than Stephen Miller again, and while discussing screwing over all of their crypto coin holders with Don Jr., Pam Bondi busts in and declares that they need to have a seance to rid themselves of the spirit that has infiltrated the White House. I really just love the theme of like Melania being this ghost that is haunting everyone at the White House. It's incredibly funny, and this is where it really pays off. The crypto coin starts tanking, and the boys are frantically trying to get a hold of their crypto advisor, Kyle's cousin, but he's freaking out because he's dragged into the seance, and he thinks that all of Trump's advisors surrounding him trying to look into who is trying to stop the Satan baby from being born are actually looking into the shitty things that him and the boys are doing with their cryptocurrency. We get even more Pam Bondi brown nosing.
The president is a great man, and he does not deserve to be tormented like this.
Then she gets possessed by Melania's spirit and makes this accusation.
Buff, maybe we should stop this. No, I want to hear what it has to say.
Epstein!
A No, you're right. Let's stop this.
At first, JD Vance obviously thinks he's been found out, and clearly someone has talked, but he is ultimately saved because Kyle's cousin's guilt takes over and he admits to trying to scam people with crypto. And just like this administration is so ripe to do, we then get another crazy pinning of the blame on Kyle's cousin for everything that Fox News immediately goes into. And I genuinely hope YouTube lets me show you this because it's a little disgusting. Finally, at the end, after the boys' cryptocurrency has failed, Stan seems to accept his fate, and we get this kind of creepy, almost The Shining-esque ending, where he dances with the seniors in his retirement facility and seems to accept his fate. Ultimately ending with this slow pan with some eerie music as Melania Spector stands there overlooking the debris of the White House. I mean, as if that all weren't example enough of how poignant and metaphorical even cartoons can be. First of all, I love the Pam Bondi brown-nosing stuff. I thought that was a hilarious bit that they played to perfection in this episode. Then just the entire vibe of this whole episode, like the White House looking like it does, all creepy and stormy, Stephen Miller looking like a total creep and walking really weird. It just plays to
the
this like plague of
his,
evil and darkness that is haunting the White House from day one. I absolutely love the meta commentary of the South Park sucks, and so the boys just jump on this movement,
the satire,
criticizing South Park because of the political stuff, which like South Park has always been a commentary on society and even politics. And it's just so funny how South Park continues to just ride the wave and take all the punches that MAGA, Donald Trump, JD Vance themselves, even DHS has thrown at the show. Just turn them back onto the same people who are making fun of them. Ultimately making MAGA and the people who are attacking South Park look like complete idiots. Then, of course, the hilarious parallels between the boys launching this cryptocurrency to rug pull and screw people out of their money, literally admitting that that is why they are doing it and going to the White House to get approval, is such a brilliant reflection on what Donald Trump and his family are doing with crypto, just blatantly, corruptly taking it over. I love that one line where he's like,
"The crypto corruption at the White House is off the chain. We're gonna screw a lot of people out of their money, boys. It's gonna be fantastic."
I mean, we made a video recently about how Donald Trump's family has profited $800 million.
I think we could stop it there.
Yeah. So,
well, I don't. If someone can, I know that crypto is a scam, but if like someone can explain it to me more, I would really appreciate
it's very complicated, and some are.
But like, if it's so but like, if it's so complicated, how can Trump's sons do it and get away with it?
Because it's a scam. So that it's really not that complicated. But it has no real form to it. It's really just it's a big old farce. So there's nothing to grasp onto. That's why it's so. It tricks people into thinking they're getting some shit, but I don't know, but they can do whatever the fuck they want. They can make up their own rules with it. So it doesn't really matter what the rule book is because they don't follow the rules when they use it. So, yeah. So, but yeah, I hope you guys don't mind whenever there's a new South Park episode. I love spending time just going through it and sharing it with y'all because I just think it's something nice that we can do amidst all this bullshit that we have to.
We need those laughs right now.
Do on a daily talking about all of this. And I also just think it's really brilliant work that they have been doing for like forever now. But this is some really good shit right here. So I like going through it. If you watch the whole episode, my favorite part was definitely like Pam Bondi and the Melania. But then also when Stephen Miller was walking like around, he had like this really good like background music that would come on every time he was there. And it just was just sweetened it up for me for some reason. But yeah, I like breaking down TV and stuff and just talking about stories. Like that's my shit. Anyway. But yeah, let's like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for being here. What's up, gang? Thank you for being here, Dally Oops, Jazzy. And we have a few other people just lurking, and that's all good. Be sure to hit the like, bring a friend. And let's go ahead. It's gonna get a little bit weird up in here. So
I had no idea about this next thing until literally I read like the doc for the show.
Oh. Yeah.
I like am just pissed and very uncomfortable.
Yeah, this I'll show you. It's very self-explanatory, but this I actually saw like right when I first made the doc. like today, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
this came out, but this happened a lot this Halloween, like a lot, and it's
Yeah,
not
you'll
good.
see in a second, Jazzy. It's
Yeah.
This is Lily Gaddis doing what she does best, making racist content because she's incapable of anything of substance. For Halloween, she decided to dress up as a black woman. Here's her explanation why.
What's up, folks? Welcome back to the show. So last night was Halloween, as many people know, and I decided to dress up like everyone else does. You know, people are out there dressed like Satan and witches, and they're dressed like every horrible thing under the sun. Well, I decided to dress up as something, the most horrifying thing I could think of,
Me too,
which is
W.
the black woman, which is
know.
a person
that this
who
morning.
is angry and fed up that their EBT card has been declined,
Oh my
that their race card is no longer working in this new climate, and that they're not receiving the reparations that they think they deserve, despite the fact that they did not build this country.
Lily. Now, I could call you a bunch of names that are more appropriate than the one that your mama gave you, but basic and bigoted is your brand, not mine. So I'll stick to facts. And the fact is, with all the privilege that you have in this world as a white woman, you could be anything you want, and you chose to be a rage baiter that relies on insults instead of intellect, which makes sense because one is at your fingertips and the other one clearly escapes you. And let's be honest, you're not scared of us. You're threatened by us. Because despite all the misogyny, racism, and oppression that exists in this country, black women like me can still run circles around you. Even on our worst days, we can take your job and your man. Luckily for you, I don't want either one. So even though you can't be us, what you can be is quiet.
Yeah.
This is Lily Gaddis.
Oh my God.
Lady. So I remember her, and I was like, why does she look familiar? I remember
I
her
don't.
because some dumb shit from Piers Morgan's show.
Oh God.
That's
was
why
she
I
on there?
remembered her, and it was something stupid. Something stupid. I think she was talking about like Sweeney, whatever, Sweeney Todd, whatever that girl name is.
Sydney Sweeney?
Oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, and I think
Sweeney
there's
Todd.
something like that.
Don't put Sondheim into this.
But yeah, I knew it was Sweeney something. But yeah, she was on Piers Morgan, so I had seen her do some dumb racist shit before, and I
think she was on. I think she might have been on the episode with Riley Gaines.
Maybe, whatever.
Oh, okay. So she's the one
Those are
who called
two very below average white
So
women.
apparently she's the one that called the little boy the N-word, I think.
Lily Gaddis? No, I thought that was Susan B. Anthony.
What?
Or Susan something.
There's too many racist white people.
Yeah.
Can't figure out who they all are. Like
Susie something. She was the one that that was another one. But yeah, go to the next clip because there's a little bit more detail with this one.
Oh boy.
What? Black women, you tear your hair out by the roots. You put every sort of chemical on your hair to straighten it out, despite being so proud of being black. And then you wonder why you have alopecia. And then you guys fight all the time. And yet you wear massive hoop earrings. You wear weaves in your hair. You wear fake eyelashes. You wear fake nails. Okay. So let me give you advice. Let me turn this racist stream around into something positive. Okay.
What?
Black women, listen up. Listen up. A black woman is speaking.
In case you've ever wondered what it looks like for a former it girl of the far right.
What?
I'm not gonna listen to anybody that look like that, bro. Like, I'm sorry. You look fucking insane. What are you doing? I'm gonna help you get into an insane asylum because you are clearly having some sort of mental episode right
I think
now.
she's one of those ones that he's always talking about, that other countries are emptying their insane asylums.
Oh,
she's from that. Like,
yeah.
oh my God.
Oh, I think
Are right to be put out to pasture.
That came out.
Now you know. Everything about this video reeks of desperation. Because speaking as a political content creator myself, who has built her own sizable audience by being interesting and intelligent and having something of actual value to say. I know a desperate appeal for attention from a person with no actual talent when I see one. For anyone that doesn't recognize her, by the way, this is the same girl that went viral a few years ago for saying the N-word on TikTok and then went on Piers Morgan to do the same exact thing. She had a brief moment of fame on the far right thanks to that little stunt, although her 15 minutes really turned out to be more like 5.5 after the racist judge she was attempting to appeal to realized that she has a mixed race child. And I'm being very intentional here by not using her name, by the way. There is nothing that this woman would love more than for someone with an audience on the left like me to send our followers over to engage with her content. So I won't be doing that. I shared that first clip with you so that you'd have context for this next clip I'm about to show you. In this next clip, she's attempting to explain why she did an entire live stream in blackface. And in doing so, she accidentally gives the rest of us the perfect clip to show to any centrist or moderate conservative still attempting to hand wave away casual racism as not that deep. Because as she makes it very clear in the clip, it is, in fact, that deep for people like her.
I want to explain the method behind the madness and perhaps what my long-term goals are. You know when you make a hot, like you boil a lot of water because you want to make tea or whatever. Well, you have to temper the pot before you do that. So you put water in slowly, that's warmer and warmer and warmer until that glass jar is tempered. And until it's tempered, you cannot pour the boiling hot water into it or it will crack the pot. So what me and several other people do is we say the worst things possible in the most wild, outlandish ways possible. When we have a leader that has all the messaging that we want, instead of people digging up his past and, oh, he said this racist thing, and oh, did you hear that he said the N-word once? The people won't care because they're so used to hearing the craziest things ever that a leader with our aligned views will be able to get into elected position of power. The mass deportations will not seem so shocking if you have rhetoric like mine out there because the people will become used to hearing that.
Anyway, in conclusion, best of luck to that talentless hack as she learns the hard way why you should never put all of your metaphorical eggs in the basket of a movement that hates women. I'd say we'll miss you as you slowly fade into your pathetic washed up obscurity, but we both know that would be a lie, so I'll just say good riddance instead.
What? Black?
Hold on.
So
this is just hold on. Oh my god.
Lady, this is bad. That is just not it.
I am so sick of these. I am so sick of these stupid, entitled MAGA white people that think that now because President Cankles McTaco Tits Cheeto Head is in charge, that they can say whatever they want and they can just, they're the hottest shit since sliced bread. No, there's consequences. It might not be now, but they're going to happen.
That is just like why? Like, why are you doing this? Like, what about this is entertaining for you? Why is this? There are so many other things on this planet that you could be interested in, and like art or music or I don't know,
play a fucking video game or something.
Ocean, go to the ocean and study some shells and rocks,
or go tan on the beach.
I don't know. Yeah, go get sunburned.
Just do something that blonde
skin
white
cancer.
girls like
Try to cure skin cancer. I don't know, but like eat your mayonnaise sandwich. But like, why is that? Why did you go out of your way and have a whole plan? This is my goal in life. I'm gonna be an evildoer, and you're gonna tell everybody how you're gonna be a straight up white supremacist piece of shit, and like, oh, I'm just gonna go around and say horrible things. Why is that what you want to do? That just,
I think Dally Oop says it best. He's a pick-me person.
Oh my god. Like, I really wish that you were not on anybody's timeline. I wish you would just not do that. There's so many other things you could do in this world than some shit like that.
This isn't even at this point. This isn't even the upside. This isn't even the upside down anymore. This is like the 360. Been through the dryer pit of hell timeline.
I know. Yeah, this is crazy. This is
like,
crazy. What are we doing?
And also that video that you talked about the black people in EBT, that was AI. Wasn't even real.
Oh, okay. Thanks for checking. I was moving kind of quick, so I need to keep a closer eye and look a little closer. But I was moving a little too fast today. I
think you mean Idiocracy, Stalloops, and if that's what you mean, then yes.
So yeah, we can skip that one. But there's one more in this little segment here.
Yep.
Is truly unbelievable. Multiple different Trump supporters dressed up as black people for Halloween and mocked them for being on EBT. This is one of the most painful symbols in all of U.S. history, and unfortunately it's become normalized in Donald Trump's America. Multiple different accounts participated thinking this is a funny joke, and as you can tell, it's got millions of views. This person is even followed by Charlie Kirk's account. How surprising. Here's the last one. Again, over 2 million views. She says yo yo in a terrible word. In 5 hours EBT ends, thinking she's funny or something. What they're doing, of course, is known as B-face. I can't say the word on here, but of course it has a long and terrible history. It was used in shows to demonize black people, to depict them as lazy, ignorant, or greedy. Those caricatures, of course, helped justify segregation, discrimination, and the denial of basic human rights. When somebody today revives that imagery for laughs, they are not being funny. They're echoing the language of hate that was used to keep people oppressed for generations. But that wasn't enough for the MAGA crowd. They also had to pair it with hatred towards EBT, mocking poverty, mocking hunger, and mocking the people that are struggling to survive in an economy that's already stacked against them. I promise there's nothing funny about mocking oppression or mocking people for needing help to eat. This is truly unbelievable. Multiple different Trump supporters dressed up as black people.
He's right.
I mean, come on now. I mean,
hi, Andrea.
that
Thanks for
was just
joining
a
us.
few of the ones. Hey, Andrea. That was just a few of the different ones that I saw. Like out of a whole bunch of people just dressing up as blackface and EBT, like that's like it's a trend or something, just casually. Like this shit, it's gotten so just blatant and stupid. I'm really tired of this, man. I really think that we should just not engage at this point, because this is so dumb. These people are just like they're too much, and they're just not smart people. Like, why? You know what?
That's a good point, Jazzy.
Damn. Like you said you wanted to.
She says that she thinks that racism is a mental illness, and I could see it because, like, especially people that like interact with other races like all the time, and then they just go home and
I think it
or are around like their families who are all white, and then just be fucking racist.
It's like it's like any other sort of kind of mental illness, like being bipolar or whatever. Like it's
like you
just add that one on the list.
You see with your own eyes that they are no different from you.
Mm-hmm.
And yet you have the balls to still behind their backs talk about them and put them down.
It's just a weird obsession. I think obsession is a really great word for it. It's like really bizarre behavior. Like there's no reason to be thinking about people like that.
That's very true, Jazzy, with little kids. Because this is just a random story that hopefully will make your hearts a little happy during all this. So over the summer, my daughter and I went to a birthday party for one of her friends who turned 3, because she's also 3. Mm-hmm. And at the party, it was a bunch of wild little boys and my daughter. And the birthday boy's half-sister was also there, who was 3, who has Down syndrome. And my daughter, God love her, those two became best friends. She and that little girl. Mm-hmm. They became best friends and were giggling and laughing and running around after each other. And like, I remember her mom coming up to me and just being like, so grateful that my daughter would, be her new best friend. And I'm like, well, I don't teach hate.
Yeah.
Like, my daughter is an adorable, loving kid. And I think she could just tell that, like, she needed a friend. And she was also not running around and jumping off the couch like all the other kids there. So she was like, let me be your friend. And we just need more stuff like that. She didn't see that, like, she had Down syndrome. She didn't see that she was any different. She saw someone she wanted to be a friend with. And as a parent, I'm sorry, but like, or not, yeah, that just, it made my heart like swell up.
Very nice. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what happened on Halloween. There's one more
This is
really
also
scary
what happened
thing
on Halloween.
And also, before you play this one, real quick, there's another thing that I didn't bring up, but I think it was the mayor of Chicago asked Christy Nome to just leave people alone.
Lay off one night, yeah.
Yeah, and she said no. So,
and she was basically like, you know what? I'm gonna go even harder.
Yeah,
basically what she said.
Uh-huh.
So this was DC.
That was National Guard soldiers literally chasing down trick-or-treaters. That was National Guard soldiers. That was American military soldiers in uniform, probably all armed, because all the guard in DC right now is armed. And the people they were chasing were our children, was children in America. So the American military was chasing down children. These were teenagers, 13 to 18 years old. Teenagers gathered in a park on Halloween. And the military was chasing them. Now, the official word that was put out from the DC Metro Police is streets were cordoned off and this large group gathered in the park and needed to be dispersed. Of course, the police is out terrorizing the community. That's what they do best. But I need everyone to understand that we now have the military out terrorizing the community. So communities that are already over-policed are now over-policed plus military. Over-policed, add military. Do you not think that, number one, this is traumatizing for our children, that now the trust between the community and the military is deteriorating, that now public confidence in our military will go down? Do you think that having military on the street is a good idea while they are chasing our children around on Halloween who are just out trick-or-treating? Number two, do you think it's okay to keep the military out, normalizing military on our streets? Do you think that we need armed military soldiers in our streets because some trick-or-treaters are in a park? Are you guys all okay with this? And I want you to understand something. Number three, this is very important. The National Guard does not have any law enforcement authority. They cannot arrest anyone. They have as much authority as you or I to detain someone that they witness who is actively committing a crime. They can detain them until the police arrive, but also so can any citizen. Any citizen can do that. It's a citizen's arrest. The National Guard has no purpose on the ground. They have no law enforcement authority. They are here to do nothing besides be political theater, normalize the presence of troops, and now they are intimidating and terrorizing our children. Imagine you're 15, 16, 17 years old, and an armed soldier is chasing you on Halloween. Are we over this shit yet?
Well, that's pretty much what
absolutely. Like, are you? I'm sorry to anybody who gets offended. I'm not sorry. You know what? When are the real military gonna step up and help us take this fucking country back?
I know. Seriously, can we say no to some of these things? Like, can we just be like, nah, I'm not doing that.
Well, notice how it's just the National Guard doing this. It's not anybody else, because when the Marines were out, we haven't heard anything about like Marines and shit since California.
Mm-hmm.
When they were in LA.
And then there's also now like Christy Nome, I think there's word that she wants to have like bounty hunters now. Like,
well, and they're like, I heard something too about like
out of a database of 10,000 people in an area, and they want to start bounty hunting people, just like hunting them down like dogs, pretty much.
Well, and like I am wondering with the National Guard people, if Kristi Noem and them if they're not threatening them and their families?
No, they're all on a military base right now.
No, like to get them to come out to like Washington D.C. or like what was it? Texas sent people to Chicago or whatever. So I'm wondering if like through Kristi Noem, through the National Guard, they're threatening them to say you have to do this.
I don't know.
Because they don't.
I don't know, but they, even if they are, they've been like bunkering down at a military base now. Like they all moved just recently. Word on the street too, to some military base and taking out the lodging that the actual generals and stuff are supposed to have.
Yeah, because they don't feel safe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe try not doing evil next time, and maybe you won't feel fear for your life. Cut out the evil. Not that hard, guys. Word of the day. All right.
I don't know a lot about military, so who knows? But
yeah, apparently they're all bunkered down. They're at who's there? Stephen Miller, I heard.
Stephen Miller, I think Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi,
Pete Hegseth, I think Marco Rubio. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah, let's keep going. Don't we got another? Oh yeah, this is going into the EBT. Well, we're going to update on some EBT stuff, just checking in on a few people. There was one that was AI, so I won't show that. And this will be a kind of a quick one, but there has been a lot of other videos that are really sick, kind of in the similar fashion as kind of like the blackface and all of that, where people are talking about, like their nurse. There's a nurse lady that lost her job or is losing her job because she got on social media at work in her nurse outfit and was like, oh, I hope you people starve to death, pretty much just being hella evil and at work. And then at the hospital. And then there was another lady that did kind of a similar thing, losing her job for that. There's like 3 or 4 of them that I've saw, but they're all the same. So I didn't even want to waste your time watching too many of those.
We have some news right now. The Trump administration is emailing grocery stores across the country, telling them and reminding them that they cannot give special treatment like subtle discounts to individuals that rely on SNAP benefits during this difficult time for many Americans. Essentially, some groceries around the country started offering discounts for SNAP and EBT eligible Americans because they simply can't afford full price groceries at a time where SNAP benefits aren't being paid out. And now the Trump administration is emailing grocery stores across the country saying if they want to keep their SNAP EBT eligibility, then they have to comply with the equal treatment rule, which prohibits grocery stores from selling products to individuals eligible for SNAP at a reduced rate. But if you think about this equal treatment rule, it's designed to prohibit grocery stores from reducing the rate of food for SNAP payments, not giving discounts for individuals when SNAP payments are unavailable. And many are now saying that this is just cruelty on behalf of the Trump administration. And now grocery stores across the country are pulling any of these discounts it was giving those eligible for SNAP and food assistance. Spread the word, follow along for all the news you need to know about. We have some news right now.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's just let him go. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Seriously.
And
like, it ain't none of your business. What? Like, just let the store run their shit how they want to run their store.
I was at the store the other day.
Over here saying, bitch, you send me all the letters you want. I don't give a fuck how many letters you send me. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want at my store if I want to sell my shit on discount or not.
I was at the store the other day, and it was like a chain grocery store, and I think probably half my cart was filled, and it was like $130. I remember when you could fill your cart, and it was under 100.
Yeah,
like,
seriously.
What is this?
Yeah, I'm lucky.
And it wasn't any like
too much
big ticket things.
But like, and it can stretch between 2 people, sometimes 3 if I'm eating with my mom. But like, yeah, but like, oof, yeah, it's tough out here. But I try to shop locally and have a lot of really dope like produce markets and stuff around here that like that are just like bodegas, pretty much like corner stores, and they just yeah, they have like their own farms and like their own places kind of where they get stuff. And some of it can be like it depended on the place. But some places have really good meat, really good like protein and all that, and then really good veggies. And it's just right down the street. It's local. It's the family's there. And so I really do like that I have that, but not everybody has that,
No.
And it's affordable. So but again, but that community kind of like built things that are important that I think we need to start paying more attention to. Annabelle, you know how to open the door, just come in. But yeah, let's
this one. Okay.
Was this the one that was AI?
They cut my food.
No, the one that was AI was the like black women saying they have 7 baby daddies or something.
Oh, I didn't see that one. Okay.
I ain't paying for none of this shit. I got babies at home that gotta eat. You think I'm just gonna leave my cart here? Hell no. I ain't paying nothing. I'm walking out with it. Try and stop me.
Ma'am, stop right there. Put your hands on the cart.
I'm not stealing. The president said I could have this food.
Ma'am, step away from the exit.
Y'all are harassing me for groceries. I didn't ring a thing up because it's free now.
That's not how it works. Turn around, place your hands behind your back.
No, you can't do this.
Something left for this.
This ain't over.
Huh?
What up, you guys? It's your girl Coco Filipina, and I just wanted to show you guys it's a sign of the times. Trump just cut EBT benefits, and then today they had a food line, and this is what it looks like. Hold on. What?
And I mean, this is all over the country.
Oh yeah.
So the worst part about it is they don't have enough food for everyone here, and I'm literally watching people in line breaking down in tears. This is America, I guess.
Hello guys, welcome once again to the channel.
Go ahead and pause that there. Those
Yeah.
first two clips were kind of enough. I mean,
Notice-
there's so many videos of people telling their stories. I mean, it's just flooding the whole internet. It's just breaking the internet. You can't scroll nowhere without seeing somebody being like, "Oh, this,
I
that."
don't know.
Yeah.
If they were AI, they were AI, but like I don't know anymore.
But all these people are it's AI or not. The story is the same. You know what I mean? Like it's bad. It's bad. But that's what we're checking in. But I'm sorry, but those ladies over there yelling and screaming, why did it have to come all the way this far for you to finally get upset? Like, that's insane.
That's such a good point.
Of you,
but it has to go. It goes back to them all just being so fucking selfish.
Exactly.
That's what it goes back to, where they're like, "Oh well, now I don't like the gays, so now the gays are getting affected. Well, I don't like this race, so now they're getting affected, so I don't care." And now it's like, oh, so now I'm getting affected. Well, everything has to stop because this will not stand.
Exactly.
Like, bitch, we tried to tell you.
Right. It's
for literal years.
Yeah.
Literal fucking years.
Man. Oof. Like, isn't it weird? Okay. Oh yeah, we're going into some election stuff. But
yeah. Isn't it weird that what?
Isn't it weird that like I kind of forgot because I forgot. Don't even worry about it. It'll come back to me if it was important. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And let's go ahead. So we got some election catching up on. This is just going to be more of a casual conversation. Because I really want to pick Katie's brain on a lot of this stuff that's going to go down tomorrow. So, but this is something that I did see with.
I want to talk about Jazzy's comment real quick. I agree, but I think that it is pretty obvious at some points. Like, I don't know, those didn't look cut together enough to be AI, but I could be wrong. But then I think I was watching Don's show tonight, and he showed like a Cuomo ad or something, and that was such bad AI too. Like, that was way easier to tell that it was AI. So, but it is scary. Like, AI, it's like some Skynet shit. If you've ever watched the Terminator movies,
that's why we got to really start like trying our best to peel out of like we got to start like reading more articles and stuff, because that even though those can be written by a fucking AI too, I don't know what to tell you guys. We are in some real fucked up times. Don't ask me, because I don't have all the solutions, but I guess being careful is.
We're just trying to help.
Yep. Okay, so this was kind of annoying. So I don't know if you know this clown, Stephen A. Smith. He's always kind of gotten on my nerves.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
He is a fucking clown.
Yeah, seriously. He just yells and screams at the top of his lungs, and he went on a whole mission to really drag Zohran Mamdani. And the election is tomorrow. We'll be getting results soon about who won and all that good jazz in New York. Anyway, but Stephen A. Smith is also from, I think, the Bronx or something like that. So loud, so ignorant, so dumb. And then so he goes on a whole tirade talking shit about Zohran Mamdani and the Democrats and all this. And then Zohran calls in. So let's and then this is the guy that I mentioned at the beginning of the episode that I called in last night. Anyway, go ahead and roll it.
You know what? I'm just getting started. And not just tonight. Y'all done pissed me off and fired me up. I'm not going anywhere for a long time to come. This is the kind of stuff that I'm here for. This is ridiculous.
Hey, and once again, as long as you here, I'm going to be on your hat. I'm going to be on your forehead. And trust me, you got a lot of forehead. I'm landing my plane right on your forehead. So I'm just saying, hey, I'm here too. All right, now let's go to where... Now, throughout this entire portion, he's taking phone calls from viewers. And throughout the whole thing, hey, I invited Zohran. He ain't hit me back. Ain't like trying to play it as if he's scared or something. I met him a few weeks ago, told him to come on to the show. I ain't heard from him. He ain't hit me back up as if he's scared of you. You just started talking about politics like what, a few days ago, brother? Why he scared of you? But hey, Zohran about that business, okay? So let's see. Let's see. We'll go right here.
That not only are not getting paid, it's mandated they have to show up to work. You have to show up to work.
He's just yelling.
To not get paid, or you will get fired. But I'm an elected official that the people sent to office. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, the Democratic nominee for the mayoral seat of New York City, Mr. Zohran Mamdani, is on the line with me right now.
Now, hey, remember, keep in mind, he was talking all this big shit for an hour and 20, 30 minutes.
Oh, God.
Talking all the... Listen to the interview he had with Cuomo. Talking all this shit, bro. And now, let's see if he has that same energy now that he got the guy on the phone. Listen.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm glad you are finally on. I wanted to know, I just had Andrew Cuomo on this show, your competitor in this race for the mayor seat for New York City. I wanted to know.
I'm sorry for that.
Okay, you're sorry for that. I know you've heard a lot about what he's had to say. What's your response to him saying that you're a novice, you haven't had a job, you're not qualified to be the mayor of New York City? How do you respond to that, sir?
Well, Stephen, before I respond to it, I first just want to say that I'm looking forward to actually coming to see you in person, and that's a commitment I want to make here on this show because that's something I intend to honor.
Thank you.
But I had to call in tonight in advance of actually making that happen because what we heard from Andrew Cuomo was not leadership. It was him spending 20 minutes talking about me because he has no vision left to actually offer New Yorkers. I am running with a clear plan to tackle the issue that New Yorkers are most concerned about, cost of living. A plan that will freeze the rent for more than 2 million rent-stabilized tenants, make the slowest buses in the country fast and free, and deliver universal childcare. And when I go and I knock on New Yorkers' doors, when I speak to them on their street corners or as they're about to get on the subway, I hear them talk again and again and again that the thing that they are most worried about is being able to afford the most expensive city in the United States of America. And all we just heard on your show was as if all these New Yorkers are concerned about me. They're concerned about themselves, their ability to stay here. They deserve a mayor who actually cares about that.
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, that kind of sounds like what you were wishing Democrats would do. You know, focus on the things that matter. Affordability, safety, jobs, opportunity.
God forbid.
I'm just saying, Stephen said that you and Cuomo spent 20 minutes talking about him. And I listened to the entire thing and you did. Like a jealous ex-girlfriend. 2 jealous ex-girlfriends just talking bad about him. But no policies. Nothing of substance. But hey.
Okay.
Yep. Exactly. Thank you, sir. I still don't know your name, but it was nice talking to you yesterday. Please be sure to follow him. Go ahead,
Have
Katie.
people forgotten that during COVID, Andrew Cuomo put elderly in nursing homes to literally let them die? Have people forgotten that?
Seriously, yeah.
And then he used that to cheat money out of the government.
Oh, and then Trump just endorsed him.
Oh, I know.
Yesterday.
That's probably going to be the nail on the coffin.
Totally. That's not good. I would not want to be anywhere next to that. How are you gonna be the Democratic? Because don't they have a like insane asylum patient for the Republican option?
Curtis Siwa, who I guess has been running Republican for like the last 30 years.
SNL did a pretty funny little
segment. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Do we want to keep going with this or?
Oh, no. So I just kind of wanted to please be sure to, check out this full video, or if you want to find it on his channel. I like to not watch the actual channels that these places are on. Yeah, if I can avoid it. If I can find it through somebody else, I will, because I don't like supporting them and giving them no views and shit, because it fuck up my algorithm. You know what I mean?
She means Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
People like Stephen A. Smith, not why I hate politics.
No, yeah, exactly. Yes.
I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
And when it comes to these like elections too, some of the most important ones are happening right now. Like, so in Pennsylvania, the big thing that's going on right now is we retain the 4 Supreme Court judges that we have in the state, because that's what keeps Pennsylvania pretty much so blue.
Right.
I mean, Shapiro is doing what he can, but like they got some right wingers that are ready to jump in if they can. We have to retain those judges.
Yeah.
Because Pennsylvania does a lot of good things, and we won't be able to do those things if we don't retain the judges. And then in Virginia and New Jersey, those are 2 really big governor seats that are up.
Yeah.
And then California Prop 50. I don't know. Are they voting in Texas on the redistricting?
No, I think they just changed theirs without saying asking. Yeah. I think they just went ahead and did it.
And even doing around the country, just your local elections with like certain representatives. I know a big thing in our area has been school boards, because there are people from like Moms for Liberty, or like I just saw somewhere that a school board in the area.
I did see something.
Like APAC is endorsing school board members now for like $30,000. That's not okay. These people lead to fucking book bans and anti-LGBTQIA plus. Like, this shit is not okay. And like rewriting curriculum. So yeah.
This is funny. I didn't hear about this.
Yes, I saw that too.
Gavin put watchers to watch the watchers.
Yep.
Yesterday. So everybody is gonna be watching everybody up in this bitch. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna be watching you. You gonna be watching me. We gonna be watching everybody. I'm gonna be voting and watching you at the same time. I already voted. I already just put mine in.
Yeah, we got our mail-in ballots today. We gotta fill them out. But it's so important to keep these local elections too. Like, really do your research, because there's some schools in the area that will basically fall apart if some of these people win.
Yeah.
Because that's all it takes is shitty school board members.
It was funny. There was only one little bullet to fill in on my ballot. Just yes or no. Send it in. Yeah. So that was nice.
I think we have a couple of other local things besides that, but yeah.
Yeah. We already had our mayor kind of thing. So we had more stuff. We had more stuff on the 2024 election ballot. Like,
and then there's a lot of, and now if you do mail-in ballot too, it's easier to track your ballot to make sure that your ballot did get posted. So always double check with that kind of stuff too.
Yep.
Especially now, because who knows like what's real and what's not. Like, I think somebody talked about, I think it was Nikki on, like, they did the private stream for Don Lemon. He was like, I want to be optimistic, but I'm scared. Like, I want to be optimistic, but yeah, who knows what they will fuck with.
I know. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. I know. I feel it. It's
look attention to these two too, because you might not think they're big states, but Virginia especially is a huge deal.
Hey, get as many of these loons and evildoers the fuck out of here. They don't need to be anywhere near nothing. Actually, they need to be in jail.
Very true, Dally-oops.
People really need to just start just be like holding them accountable, making sure you're voting them out when you can, and stop playing games with these people. That's really.
And then, of course, I forgot. Of course, the election for the New York City mayoral race is a huge deal.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he's got Obama out there for Zoran. Obama's out there literally like, "What do you need? I got you." Like, that's huge, and that I think is going to pump up voters even more. And I think that they're on track for setting like a record for New York City where they could have over 1 million people vote for this mayoral race, and that's never happened before.
Yeah, so let's do it.
So that's, and the thing I really
turn to do something about it, New York, and hey, California is responsible for their part too. So
I really like Zoran. I do. I really like him. The thing I like about him is he doesn't fall for their old man games of them trying to belittle him. He's like, cool, talk shit. Let me talk about what I'm literally going to do. And I believe he will do everything in his power to get these things done.
It's like really the only adult in the room here, actually.
Yeah, and he's the youngest. And
I know.
Like, he's a year older than us.
Yeah.
He was born in 91.
Yeah.
And like the fact that I was watching a really great satire site to watch besides like The Good Liars. I watched Walter Masterson. He's hilarious. And I saw him at like an anti-Zoran rally in New York City recently. And just the way some of these, and it was a lot of the older people talking about the same bullshit talking points over and over again about like why Zoran is bad and all this stuff. And like Walter would try to be as respectful as possible, but then try to be like, so what about his policies? You're just talking about him as a person. What about what he's trying to do?
Yeah, and even like
they don't care.
Experience and stuff is a whole bunch of crock of fucking shit with all this experience. That's an experience that, like, I'm sorry, but the president of the United States is highly unqualified for his fucking job, and you're over here talking about this younger man who may not have as much experience as someone who's 90 years old and has been doing it since they were 200. So like,
but the way that everybody's endorsing him and stuff, that if he needs help or is willing to learn, people are going to step up and help him.
Exactly.
He's not going to be like
alone.
He's not going to be like Chucklefuck that's in the White House going, I'm going to do what I want.
Right.
Like,
he's going to have like a team of people, and I don't know. I have an idea. People. Why don't you be a mentor instead of over here trying to just like hold on to power and not give people opportunities? Ever tried that?
I think the thing that's going to be interesting about this this all is I do believe that there are chances that a lot of this is going to go through. Like the Democrats in Virginia and New Jersey are going to win. Zoran's going to win. Prop 50 is going to be passed. But will they swear them in? Because look at what they're doing with the congresswoman from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to try to pull every excuse in the book saying like, oh, well, the government's not open. Oh, well, we have to do this or we have to do that. So they could try to
and the way these people are moving, they might even try to recount and do all that shit. Oh, this ain't even legit. Recount this and all this.
There was a while ago. So you brought that up. There was a while ago. I think it was a state Supreme Court in North Carolina. They had a vote for a new justice. And it was between this Democratic woman and this right-wing guy. I think they must have recounted the votes like 6 different times.
Oh,
before they finally confirmed her. And I mean, they got ballots from people overseas that were in like the military, and they were doing everything they could to not put her in. But she did get in eventually.
Yeah.
But like it was a 6-month process.
And these people are not like they're gonna, well, because we haven't done any pushing back of any kind on any of this bullshit that they just been running them up doing. They're just gonna keep doing it, actually even more so, because they know they're not gonna have any consequences. Like, if you don't give nobody consequences for their actions, why should they stop? And we've been spending so much time not doing anything really at all to stop them from doing this. So that's why they'll probably go ahead and take that chance and be like, oh, we'll just steal this election, you know? Shit, they might have stole the last one.
They did. There's no way.
Yeah. So
but I think too, showing leaders, like literally in a recent press conference, JB Pritzker in Illinois was literally like, you know what, Trump, I'm sick of these fucking games. Fuck you. Come at me. I'm done with this.
Yeah, I know.
So we have people like JB Pritzker and we have people like Gavin Newsom who are out there showing that they are not afraid. And that is helping the people there show to not be afraid. And I think that with Zoran winning New York City, if he wins, that's going to show that the most powerful city in the country is, in my opinion, is not afraid of the bullshit. And that's going to give a lot of people some hope that we can get through this.
Right.
Because look at all of the support that Zoran has, that if shit goes south, like, he's going to have, if he wins, like if shit goes south, he's going to have lawyers. He's going to have everybody there.
He's going to have, people are going to have, oh my God, Jazzy, don't even bring his ass up.
Ugh, we don't talk about him. He only endorsed him. He only endorsed him near the end because he had to, basically.
And then with that, so is he the future of the Democratic Party? Pretty much, dude said no. And I'm like, okay, so who the fuck is? Who is? Where are they at? Where are all these options that you seem to have up in this bitch? Because I don't know. I don't see them. And if you have them, please present them to me, because it's definitely show as hell ain't you and all these old crusty, dusty, musty motherfuckers up that you got up in here. So who else is where are these people at?
I don't like him.
I don't understand. So do you just not want to win, like, at all? Like,
I don't like him. I don't like Schumer. I think the only one of the like really older ones that I do have respect for is Nancy Pelosi, because I did see though that she's not running for re-election, which I understand because she's old.
Don't go ahead and lay down, girl. Yeah,
look at how when she was speaker with Trump, like, she did not take any of his shit.
Oh yeah,
He did not put up with anything. Wasn't the one thing like she wouldn't even stand and like clap, and like she ripped up papers in front of him.
No, she was
like it was.
She wasn't playing around with that, but you know.
And I always love how it's the women taking charge, like AOC, Jasmine Crockett. Who's another one that I really like? I really like Melanie Stansberry from New Mexico. She's really good. She's really out there doing the work too. And like there are people, but it's just it just gets really frustrating when you have people like Jeffries and Schumer who are just like strongly worded letter.
They honestly, if they don't really get their act together, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw them on the other side and just hold them as complicit.
It's like that they are almost the new conservative party.
Yeah.
It's like they're the new middle for the most part.
Oh, Houston.
What was her name?
Justin Jones.
Yolanda?
I really like him.
Oh, I thought Yolanda was Texas. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
There's a few of them. In Texas. But I like Justin Jones. I don't know if he's Houston or I don't know if that's.
I like Eric Swalwell.
I like Eric Swalwell too.
I like Eric Swalwell. Of course, Bernie.
I like Robert.
Bernie.
He old too. I like
Robert Moskowitz. Oh, that one. Robert Garcia. Yeah.
I like him.
I like him. I also like Robert. I think his name is Robert. Or no, Brandon Moskowitz. Is that his name? Somebody Moskowitz.
Oh.
He's from Florida. I know that.
Annabelle.
Like, there's some that are really, they're great, but you can only do so much.
I know, yeah, especially as like reps and stuff as well. So, hey, maybe we got Marjorie Taylor Greene on our side. You know, one thing about her, she a trip. I always said I don't think she's like evil as much as she's just stupid and like just really, really.
I don't.
And racist.
I think she just pulls out the dumb blonde.
I don't think she's quite into the like, you know, Epstein stuff. I actually really genuinely believe that she.
Oh no.
With that. And like a few of these other things, but you know, I just think she's just a dumb bitch. I don't think she's like a straight up evil doer the way some of these other people are. But I mean, they're almost one and the same. But I don't think she's quite to that level of evil that these other people are up to. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of not evil.
Oh, yeah, this is
Mrs. Newsom.
Newsom, yes.
And I will tell you right now, I will not raise my children to think Donald Trump is an acceptable American leader. Nor that he is what the leader of our great country should behave like. Yes. I won't raise them to think his terror enables his power and that his greed equals success. He is the exact opposite of what real strength looks like. So in our house, Gavin and I will continue to teach our kids what strength really looks like. If you see someone sitting alone at a table, you invite them to your table. If you see someone being bullied, you speak up and ask an adult for help. And you always, always tell the truth. Maybe if Donald Trump's parents had taught him any of these lessons, we wouldn't be in this mess. On the contrary, Trump is enriching his immediate family and cronies. He is stripping away our rights and our democracy. When he knows he's going to lose, he cheats. When the game isn't rigged for him, he rigs it himself. Sometimes no is a full sentence. Trust me. That's right. But Donald Trump's never accepted no for an answer. He's a con artist, a predator, a malignant narcissist, in chief, and the worst president in our nation's history. And I will tell you right now.
Thank you.
Hold on. Where is it?
Thank you.
Like, and you see Gavin back there being all like proud husband. He's like, yeah, that's my wife. Let's go. That is the mother of my children. Let's go. I always love seeing that when husbands are just like, yeah, I don't even have to say nothing. Just let her go.
Just let her do her thing. Actually, it's dangerous if I get in her way. I might get beat up just because of the fires. You can't get in front once the fire is going. You know what I mean? You gotta just let it burn. But yeah, no. So that's just kind of our recap of the election, a little bit, all of that. That was, you know, hopefully we really come out on top with some good stuff. Let's get what we can with all of these. People go out and vote if you haven't already. I know a lot of people have really taken extra care to vote early this time, which is great, fine. But if you haven't, just go walk down to your spot and get it done and just call it a day. But it's important. And if you don't, then really, really go fuck yourself. I'm just going to give you that right there. Take that with you. We got a little bit of one last thing. We have the I Hip ladies next. Okay.
Talking about the
subscribe, but yeah, we got
talking about the world's worst 60 Minutes interview. And the thing about this with 60 Minutes that pisses me off is he got his panties in a twist because of some light editing that Kamala Harris had. This video, I think, was 70 minutes long, and they used about 28 minutes of it.
Wow. Because he was probably rambling, not talking about shit. It was probably had to be cut down. And so let me let them know before you started. I tried watching a little bit of it, and I was gonna just use the original one and timestamp it. I couldn't do it, y'all. So I just went with the I Hip ladies. It was a little bit more palatable for me to.
Yeah. They make things so much more enjoyable.
Yeah.
And it's just on full display. And here he is talking about ICE, and this is just so cruel. Play the clip.
Recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough because we've been held back by the judges, by the liberal judges that were put in by Biden and by Obama.
You're okay.
He is going to they're going to fucking start killing people. I've been reading about people getting shot.
Yeah.
He just wants people to die at this point.
I mean, I think he actually said that, and some of his other friends said that shit too. Like literally said that.
Yeah, because you have to get the people out. You have to look at the people. Many of them are murderers. Many of them are people that were thrown out of their countries because they were, criminals.
Well, you promised in your campaign that you were going to deport the worst of the worst. Violent criminals, rapists.
Well, that's what we're doing.
But a lot of the people that your administration has arrested and deported aren't violent criminals. Landscapers, nannies, construction workers,
landscapers,
farm workers.
Yeah. Now, look.
Okay, I've heard enough. He literally just said, Pumps, that his administration has a handle on landscaping criminals. I mean, this is insane. But I mean, Pumps, he says he doesn't think they've gone far enough. And we've all seen kids getting zip tied, people slammed to the ground, preachers hit with these pepper ball type bullet things. And the way that he is acclimating the American public to violence projected onto them at his command is so dangerous. And 60 Minutes used to be a final place of accountability where the questions would be, why are you doing this? Even some of these people are U.S. citizens. The majority of people now that you have in ICE custody have no criminal record versus those that do. So you're lying, Mr. President. He would have stage 5.
And something that you have to remember too, that people don't realize is crossing the border is not a criminal offense. It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, exactly. So they don't have any interest in knowing that either.
And the thing is, so if people haven't understood this, so something that he loves to talk about is how they're dumping like the mental institution people. That's not what it is.
Oh yeah.
They told him that these people came here seeking asylum. So he hears the word asylum and thinks insane asylum.
Yeah, no, we've known that for years.
which he should be in.
And and honestly, he's been doing that forever. Like
And nobody corrects him because
ever. I think maybe a few times he may have been corrected, and he just doesn't.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't care to even like use it anyway. But
and he just it's so dangerous. And then we have another clip.
News. It has got. I mean, we're all sick of it. But he has no other game than this. And it is old and it is tired and it is not working, which is why this next clip really needs to perk everybody's ears up, because he's been habituating all of us to this idea, which means he's going to soon do this. Play the clip.
Tuesday, while speaking to American troops in Japan, you talked about U.S. cities. They're having trouble with crime. And you said, if we need more than the National Guard, we'll send more than the National Guard. What does that mean, send more than the National Guard?
Well, if you had to send in the Army or if you had to send in the Marines, I'd do that in a heartbeat. You know, you have a thing called the Insurrection Act. You know that, right? Do you know that I could use that immediately, and no judge can even challenge you on that. But I haven't chosen to do it because I haven't felt we need it.
So you're going to send the military into American cities?
Well, if I wanted to, I could. If I wanted to use the Insurrection Act. The Insurrection Act has been used routinely by presidents. And if I needed it, that would mean I could bring in the Army, the Marines, I could bring in whoever.
You know who when he should have used the Insurrection Act? January 6th. And instead, he pardoned those people. And that should tell you everything that you.
So like he's getting increasingly more like violent and deranged, and we ain't doing shit about it. I mean, luckily he's just a piece of fucking shit. So I ain't afraid of this little bitch. But like,
but that's like, what happens with like dementia patients and Alzheimer's patients. We had a family friend who like had to go when we found out he had either dementia or Alzheimer's or both, and he got so bad that like he was so violent and like they had to keep him almost under sedation by the end. And so that's just another sign with this chuckle fuck. But like he's like, oh, I won't send out the Insurrection Act because I'm such a good guy. Fuck that. No, you're not. You're awful.
No, he's like, oh well, yeah, if I have to, I'll just go and shoot people and like he's
stop thinking he won't. People need to stop thinking he won't do these things because he's done them and he's going to continue to do them unless people stop him.
It's ew, it's so fucking gross. Ugh.
Do you want me to keep going? You think we're good?
I think we're good.
I'm tired of looking at him.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more really left. First of all, they edited the shit out of the interview. And secondly, like what they left was still all gobbledygook and just like a whole bunch.
You can see where the edits are.
Yeah, so
you can see the cuts. So let's not forget our lovely Trump tracker. Now, the last time we checked this was a couple days ago, and it was 1636, 1694 crimes.
There was
and they've added categories. They've added categories like corruption and enrichment. And like there's the hollowing state, weakening federal like come on, people. Yeah. And I agree with you, May. Like, why aren't more YouTubers talking about this? Why aren't people talking about this shit?
I know. I don't know.
They're afraid that like if they show this that they're gonna get shut down and he's gonna shut this shit down. First of all, this shit's in England, so they can't touch them.
Exactly. I don't know. I really I find it frustrating. It's like this is a great resource that all these people with bigger platforms than we have need to be using. I don't understand why. Like, so because we're all in it, like we got friends out over here trying to actually help us, and we're not even using the resources that are being offered to us at the, tip of a finger. I don't understand that. That's what's so frustrating about this shit. It don't seem like even if somebody hands you like a golden piece of help on a silver platter, like you still don't even take it. Like y'all not serious, bro.
I don't get it.
Yeah. So anyway,
we got one more to end out the night.
Oh, we got our exit message. This is me at 6 a.m.
What's good, y'all? What's good? So this is for you. It's what, like 6 a.m, something like that. I'm in my comfies, I'm in my cozies. It's a Sunday. But this message is for you, Governor Newsom. Directly to you. So I hope this reaches you. Can we cut this dumb shit out? I'm getting sick of this. I'm actually absolutely sick with this. I don't want to pay our federal taxes to this shit. Or if there's any reason to cut this shit out, it's because it's fucking stupid. I'm tired of dealing with these dumbass people paying into federal taxes. People are going hungry in food lines with not enough food and shit. We don't have to participate in that. We can keep our money and feed our people just fucking fine, okay? We don't have to play these dumbass games with these dumbass people. So go ahead and feed California and let's just go about our daily routine. We do not have to be fucked up and engage with these people. Fuck them. This is dumb. If there's any reason to just keep our money and if they want to go ahead and play stupid games with these dumb bitches, then go ahead and do it. But we don't have to do that. We do not have to participate in this shit. We're the number 4 economy in the damn world, okay? We do not have to play these dumbass games with these dumbass people. They are not following any fucking laws anyway. So if it's like, oh, well, it's illegal, fuck that, okay? We don't, no. We don't even, it's not illegal to just not engage. How about that? And even if it is, I don't give a fuck because they don't give a fuck about no damn laws. This dude got like 1 million goddamn lawsuits that he does not pay any attention to. So go ahead and stop paying these people. We do not have to engage with this dumb shit. Okay? So, Mr. Newsom, stop it. Cut it out. We don't have to do this. We can go ahead and feed Californians and make sure everybody in California is safe and cool. We don't have to play these stupid games with these stupid fucking people. Period. Oh my God. This shit is annoying, okay? Sorry, but I just had to tell you that. Oakland, California, born and raised. And I don't want to do this. This fascism shit is not for me, bro. I don't like it. It's fucked up, dude. And it's dumb. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. But no, it's true. And like I lost my train of thought. Like I just wish that I'm sick of this shit too.
Yeah, I don't really gotten to the point where I'm just like, I don't even like want to talk about this anymore. Can we just like stop? You know, just like don't talk to them. You know, if they want to come over here with some dumb shit, just arrest their ICE agents. Like take care of them, because I mean, you know, that seemed to have been working. There's things that we can do to really cut down engagement with them. We can go ahead and just take care of Californians just fine without really all the hoopla of all this other stuff. And if other states want to join alliances and cities and stuff, I'm sure that's totally fine too. I think that can also be worked out. I'm not saying that we just got to abandon everybody, but I think we can fix this a lot easier than I think that we're letting on. You know what I mean? Maybe try something. Try a general strike for like a week. See what you could do. Put a dent in, you know, see what happens. And if it works, then keep going. And if it doesn't, okay, go back to the drawing board, restructure a little bit. Maybe there's some things we could try different. But we're not even doing any of that. So, you know,
something we also have to stop doing is asking the question, is this legal? No, it's not. And he doesn't give a shit about the law. He doesn't give a shit about you.
Right.
So
did you not see that Trump action tracker that we just showed you? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of illegal shit going on, and it's documented right here. And that's just starting from January 20th of this year. That ain't even all the other shit.
We're not even a year into this.
No. I mean, we're like a year away from when this nightmare really began. It pretty much exactly to the day.
Annabelle agrees with you.
Yep, I know.
I just saw on Brian Tyler Cohen the total count for governor in New Jersey so far for mail-in votes. Democrats is over 600,000. Republicans is a little over 300,000.
Oh, that's good.
Good.
Nice little separation there. That's good. Yeah.
Oh. Apparently, the full House was trying to vote to release the Epstein files. I'll believe that when I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, oh wow, I was right. That's a very good number for what was that, Virginia?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Even better because that's a small ass state.
Yeah, that one lady in Virginia, the black lady, she creepy. The Republican black lady, I think.
Yeah.
She creepy. Yeah, she gives me real Uncle Tomette vibes, you know.
Who knows when she's gonna get sworn in, Jazzy? Or Alita Grijalva from Arizona.
I think that they should just say go ahead and fuck it and have her just go to work, because honestly.
But the problem is like she can't even get into the building without other Democratic Congress people. Like she doesn't have access to anything. That's why she can't.
Well, then get you a buddy and get you a buddy and go up in there, because that's bullshit. And like again, these people aren't following any rules, so don't follow the rules. Have somebody else swear in. I'm sure that you can find somebody.
Get Jeffries to do it.
Right.
He's the minority leader. Get him to do it.
Get him to do it. Be like, okay, he didn't want to do it. He refused to do his job. What are we supposed to do? We got to get back to work. Swear in. Somebody can do it.
Yeah. So, again, our closing statement: go vote. Make sure your friends and family vote.
Mm-hmm.
Keep active with everything going on. Don't let the bastards get you down.
And then also, just it's okay to be really kind of over this shit. Let's get to the point where we've had enough.
And on Wednesday, y'all should watch V for Vendetta. Remember the 5th of November.
Oh, okay. Is that just like what you're supposed to do every year? I didn't know that. Okay.
I did. And it's got some, especially now, like it's so relevant right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Favorite lines from that movie is people shouldn't be afraid of their governments. Government should be afraid of their people.
Mm-hmm.
And it shows that uprisings can work.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
I've seen it, but it's been a really long time. So I will go ahead and watch it. Let's see.
Watch it. November 5th. Watch it.
I shall. All right, y'all.
All right.
Well, that's our show for the day. Thank you for being here. It's getting dark early now.
It was dark here at 5:30. I was
Yeah, 5:30. It pretty much got dark here while we were on the show. But yeah, it's starting to get.
I hate it.
To that time where it's cozy time. But anyway, thank you for being here. It's always great to have our gang up in here with us and talking about all these things. But it is what it is. It makes it so much easier to be with like-minded people. So anyway, y'all go ahead and keep it gangsta. Follow us on all the other platforms. Bring friends. Keep an eye out for what's going on for the rest of this week. And we'll see you then. Anything else, Katie?
I don't think so. Take care, y'all.
Keep it gangster.
All I said was there's evil afoot.
Evil!